Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing this night out inspired makeup look for you guys. I decided to call it a simple night out makeup tutorial because I didn't use any eyeliner and it's just a few eyeshadow colors that I blended together for my eyelid, and pretty much that was it. For the lips, I decided to keep it a little bit more simple, more on the pink side, just to kind of match the inner tear duct of my eyes because I did use a pink color tone for that. This video is a talk through makeup tutorial, so I hope you guys enjoy the video and I hope you learn something new. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to be priming my face, and as that's sinking into my skin, I'm going to be working on my eyes, and then once my eyes are done, I'm going to be doing my foundation and the rest of my face as well. For a primer, I'm going to be going in with the one that I always use. It's by Rimmel London, the Fix and Perfect Pro Face Primer. Okay, so as my primer is just settling and sinking into my skin, I'm going to be going in with an eyeshadow base primer. And I always use this one by Essence. It's called I Love Stage, and I really do like the quality of this product. So I'm just going to put some of it on my lids, and then I'm going to go in with a beauty blender and blend it all out. And I definitely put a little bit of it underneath my eyes, especially so when I'm putting eyeshadow under there, it will stay a little bit longer. So for this eyeshadow look, I am going to be using the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. It's one of my favorite palettes. And before I get into the major colors, I'm going to be going in with just the tempera color. Tempera, I think that's how you say it. I'm just going to be going in with this color, and I'm just going to place it all over my lids as a base color, just as a base, and before I start putting in all the different colors. So basically I'm just taking just any kind of eyeshadow brush and placing that color all over my lids as a base. And I'm just bringing it all the way up to my brow bone as well. So next for my eyes, I'm going to be using the brush, the double-ended brush that comes in the Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette. I love using the thicker side. It works so well for me, especially to apply all the different colors and even for blending as well. So now I'm going to be going in with Burnt Orange, which looks just like this. And I'm going to be going in into my crease for that. And using just a very light hand, I'm going to be placing that all across my crease and in very slow windshield wiper motion. It's very important to use a light hand right from the beginning, because if you go really hard at first, all the product is just going to go right into your eyes, onto your eyes, and then it might be too intense at first, and then you have to really blend it out. But with using a light hand, it's the best because you can actually control how much product goes onto your eyes. So then next I'm going to be going in with a color called Raw Sienna, and it's just going to darken it up a little bit. And I'm just going to be placing it not all the way to the other side of my eye, more so just on the outer part of it, of my eyelid. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with this darker brown shade. It is called Cypress Umber. I hope I'm saying that right. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting that on the outer V of my eye, so a little bit into the crease, but also more so on the lid, on the outer V. And I'm just going to be dragging it a little bit outward just to get that smoky eye effect going on the lids. And again, I'm using a very light hand and just to blend it out with the other colors. A very light hand. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in for my lids. I'm going to be going in with Vermeer, which is a beautiful champagne, like a light champagne color. And it has a shimmer to it, so which I absolutely love for the lids. And I'm just going to be pretty much applying it all over the lid in the inner corner and all the way to the middle. It is so gorgeous. Okay, so I do want to blend out the edges on this color, so I'm just going to be taking that, again, the same blending brush, and I'm just going to blend in the blend the edges together. So I'm just going to be going in slowly with that darker color, and I'm just going to be brushing it more towards the middle, just to have that smooth line going on between the darker color and the lighter color. Just brushing the darker color inwards, more towards the middle. Because I really do want to get rid of that harsh line that's going on. And again, using a light hand is very important just so because you have more control over the colors. Okay, so for my eyebrow lid, I'm going to be doing my inner tear duct and my lower lash line later on after I do my face, like the foundation and powder. But for now, I'm going to be going in again with that tempera color. And I'm going to be going on I'm going to be covering my eyebrow bones with that. Because this makeup is more of a simple night out type look, I'm not going to be going in with any black or colored eyeliner. As you can see, the dark color from the eyeshadow palette pretty much gave me that a little bit of a smoky effect going on my eyes. So I'm just going to leave the eyeliner out for today's tutorial. So for my foundation, I'm going to be going in with one of my favorites, is by Maybelline, the Fit Me foundation stick. So this is the foundation brush this is my favorite foundation brush. It is by Sigma and it's the F84 Kabuki angled brush, and I've had it for a couple of years now and it's my go-to foundation brush. It works perfect and blends in any kind of foundation that I put on my face. So what I did before I started blending in my foundation, I put a little bit of water. I sprayed a little bit of water on my foundation brush, which just makes it it just makes it a little bit easier to blend in the foundation on the face. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with under eye concealer, and if you've watched my previous videos, you'll know that I absolutely love the NYX HD Ultralight concealer, but for today I'm going to be switching it to the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circles Concealer. I like to go a little bit closer into my nose, onto the edge of my nose, just to kind of get that, just to shape it a little bit. I don't really contour my nose, to be honest with you. I like the way it looks, just like that. Sometimes what I like to do is I do go into my contour powder kit and I do shape it out a little bit, but 90% of the time I actually just leave my nose because I like the way it looks, just like that. It really does not bother me at all. What I also like to do is I like to make a line going down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on the edge because it's where I get really red, a little bit on my chin, and just a little bit on my forehead just to highlight those. And again, I'm just going in with a beauty blender and blending it all out. Okay, so to set my under eye, I'm going to be going in with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in NC20. You can see I've hit pan on this. I constantly use it. Sometimes on just a regular day when I don't want to wear foundation, I use this powder on my face just so I can look a little bit more awake in the morning, especially for work. So I'm going to be putting this on in my under eye area, and then I'm going to set my entire face with it as well. What I really like about this powder is that it really does set the concealer under my eyes, and I don't really see creasing throughout the day, which is really good. So basically now that I have the foundation on and my powder set, now I'm going to be working on my under eyes. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with the 3 colors that I used on my lid. I'm just going to go in the same order that I did before. First I'm going to be using Burnt Orange, and I'm going to go on my lower lid, and then Raw Sienna, and then I'm going to be going in with Cypress Umber as my last color on my lower lid. Next I'm going to be going in with Raw Sienna, a little bit darker of a shade. And I'm just going to go right on top of that orange burnt color. Then I'm going to be going in with Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to go on top, and I'm going to actually keep it on the outer edge of the lower lash line. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be going in with an eyeliner just to fill in my waterline, and I'm going to be going in with this by Rimmel. It's the ScandalEYES Waterproof Long Wear Eyeliner, and it is in the color, let's see, 005 Nude. So I'm just going to apply that on my waterline for both eyes. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing now is going in with mascara. I use the Colossal. My favorite mascara ever is the Maybelline Colossal mascara. It is, as you can tell, I wear it every single day, so the labeling of it has been worn out. But what I do is I put that on my upper lashes, and for my lower lashes, I go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara in the color Black. And the wand for this mascara is amazing because it's really thin, and for the lower lashes, you can really catch onto them and really control how much product you put on your lower lashes. So I'm just going to be applying that all over my upper lashes. Okay, so next I'm going to be contouring my face, and I always use the Essence Contour Powder Kit. I absolutely love this powder because it just blends so nicely onto the skin. It's going to be going over my cheeks, underneath my cheeks, and bring it up a little bit onto my forehead. Just blending it. And I'm just going to be applying it a little bit on my jawline as well. Okay, so next I'm going to be going in with a little bit of bronzer, and again I use this one by Essence. It is the Sun Club Shimmer Bronzing Powder. Again, the product is it's really good because it blends so nicely into your face, and it blends really well with the contour color as well. I'm just going to apply it pretty much in the same places where I put my my contour color, just to bronze up those places on my face. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, and for my eyebrows I don't do much for them because I really like the way they are, and I do have thicker eyebrows, but I do go in with this one by Essence. It is the eyebrow pencil in the color brown, and it's a perfect color. It's a perfect shade for my eyebrows. It's not too dark, and what I do is I just basically go in and I fill in any empty spaces that I see, any empty spots. Again, this is all I do with my eyebrows. I don't do much. I like the way they are, so I just leave them. When I'm done with this pencil, that's all I do. I just brush them out and then I leave them. And what I really like about this pencil is that it comes with a little brush at the end. So just turn it around quickly and you can just brush out the color, brush it all out so it looks more even and nice. And I'm going to do the exact same on this brow. I'm just going to color in any of the spots that are really light that don't have too much hair. And again, I'm just going to drag it onto the rest of my eyebrow, more in the middle, and then onto the edge, onto the outer corner. Okay, so now I'm going to be highlighting my face. I'm going to be highlighting my cheeks, a little bit of my nose, and a little bit of my my Cupid's bow, but not too much, just a little bit. I like to go in with my Carli Bybel palette. I love this palette for highlighting. Well, the color that I use is in this palette. So the color that I use all the time to highlight my face is the edge color right here. I think it's the perfect color. It's not too golden and it's not too light. It's just, it's right in the middle. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to be going in a little bit right here. I'm going to tap off the excess and just go in a little bit on my cheekbones, again with just a very, very light hand. And I'm just going to blend that out on my upper cheek. And I'm just going to place it a little bit on the side of my face and bring it down again. Again, using a light hand is very important, especially with highlighters, because you don't want to be glowing like crazy. A little bit of tap, tap, tap just to get the color a little bit brighter. I'm just going to be going a little bit on my nose, not too much, and just a little bit on the bridge of my nose and then on the tip as well. A little bit of my Cupid's bow. Okay, so before I go on to my lips, I forgot to do my my tear duct in between my eyes. So I'm going to be going in with this the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to be going in with the pink color that they have. It's called Harajuku, which is right here. It's a beautiful pink color, especially for the spring and summertime. I'm going to be putting it in the inner tear duct of my eyes. This color doesn't stand out too much. You really have to pack on a few layers of it. But it is so beautiful, especially if you don't want too much of a color going on in the inner tear duct of your eyes. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to be going in with two colors. First, I'm going to be going in with this Covergirl Jumbo Gloss Balm. These are really great because they're so smooth and creamy on your lips. And unfortunately, the name of the color, it came off, but the number is at the back, at the bottom of it, and it is in 225. So I'm going to be applying this color all over my entire lips. Okay, so the next I'm going to be going, on top of the first color, I'm going to be going in with this lip gloss or like lip butter color by Sonia Kashuk. And it is called Fairiest Flush in number 31. So if you're wondering about that. Okay, to finish off this look, I'm going to be going in with some makeup setting spray, and I always use this Loreal Infallible Pro setting spray for my makeup to set my makeup, sorry. And yeah, again, there's so many great products at the drugstore. Again, this is by L'Oreal and it works perfectly for me. Alright guys, that comes to the end of my makeup tutorial for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you learned something new. If there's any kind of makeup looks that you guys want to see, make sure you leave them in the comments down below and I will definitely do them for you guys. Alright, so that's it for today. Thanks again for watching and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!